A battle for division supremacy. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got 1 versus 2 in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, from the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. He's really starting to get up there towards 1,000. He's now at 997 career catches. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes...
Got it. They do not score.
They'll look to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. He gets it to Brown, complete. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. But now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Coleman. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Ready. 90 Wolf. Hey, I'm coming. Ready.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Fighting through, and he's got space.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Antonio Brown with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys have now moved out in front.
On the set.
55. Check 55, Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete to Brown, right side. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Antonio Brown.
Ready, ready.
49. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a... Dolphins touchdown. Hunter Henry. Digits with him.
You crazy.
Ready.
My God, 55. Crunch time, defense.
Back to throw here. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Great job, man. Keep
Devontae Parker.
Here we go. 60 or.
Got you. I got you, son.
Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. About 3 yards there to the 27.
On the ball, on the ball.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. Going for it all. And Brown's got it for a Dolphins touchdown. Antonio Brown.
Good job, baby.
On the double.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. On the ball.
Big rip. Big rip.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Hurry.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
15 line. 15 line. Now.
Here's 2nd and 8. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll drop to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. In the...
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Shoot.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Come on, baby.
Well, Antonio Brown can wreak havoc in so many ways. Here he's able to cause a PI penalty.
He runs at defensive backs with such speed and power. I think it creates panic on their end, and a lot of times they just reach out and grab him, and that's the result there, a pass interference call.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know how we get...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight.
Get it.
They'll set up a throw. He sets to fire deep. That's caught at the 25.
Get to the ball.
It's a big
Get to the
play
ball.
there for Miami. And even 50 yards. He'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Ready?
Now back to throw. And that last... And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Miami. 4 yards on the touchdown.
Ready up.
It's your game, baby.
5.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
55. Come on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Snap.
Looking to throw. He finds an opening past the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. He'll look to throw.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. He'll find Parker again, complete.
Hey, let's go.
12 more yards there and another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker.
Ready?
49's the mic. 49's the mic. Let him know, let him know. Let him know.
Hit it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 27 yards there, a first down. Buying time to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
Ready to break.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Ready?
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 5th.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
55. Here we go, here we go.
5.
On first down, Coleman. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 4. And his throw is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 9 now. His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're going to look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback.
Touchdown, baby! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Set. 10-2, sir.
54 Mike. It's going to be a long...
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ready? 60 or. Ready?
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tevin Coleman. An 8.
Break.
49. Mike's 49. Hey, pick your game up.
5.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
59.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 40, 30, the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Miami, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
59. Come on, the ball. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tevin Cole.
18 Gator.
Check A2, check A2.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Hunter Henry is...
Set. 18 Gator.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
60 outlaw.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Big rip.
On the draw play, Coleman. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
91.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw here. Man open left side is Brown. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Antonio Brown.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Mike's 56.
Snap.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go play action here on first down. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
We go. Can't you stop?
Stop your whining.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out left to Anderson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. This is Brown on the carry. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Coleman. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. They'll look to throw here. Got his man. It's Arcega Whiteside.
Go, Rocket, come on.
Now back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Kenyon Drake with a lucky number 30.
Let's go. 8, read.
Mike's 56. All day. All day.
Shoot.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Antonio Brown.
On the set.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
Hit it.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Coleman on the draw, working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Hustle.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They will run again with Coleman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tevin.
Ready.
56, right there, 56. You must be getting tired.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Looking to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He'll look to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll drop to throw. Well, he flew past 200, 300, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. And
Ready. 18 Gators.
on 1st down, Coleman. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. But he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ready? 10 over.
59.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman, and some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touch.
Set. 91.
Defense wins championships, baby.
On 1st down, Coleman. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Get it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
59 Mike. Check.
They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 63 yards. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Antonio Brown, AB.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Hunter Henry. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season as his guys continue.
Here we go. 30 base. Alert. Hey, Charlie. Now.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
On the ball.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Right back to Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Drake. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Here we go.
Well, they call a run on 3rd and a mile. Not only do they convert, but they tack on some yards at the end of it, too.
They went against what anyone would think would be a tendency, which is you're going to throw the ball on 3rd and a mile, right? But instead they decide to run the football because sometimes what you get is the defense is playing a little bit lighter. A lot of extra defensive backs, and they're loosened up for the pass. They found some running room and really converted.
Right there, 56.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
56. Check.
Lock it.
Here we go.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Go, Rocket.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Get it.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Hustle.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A 3. They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Dolphins, the great
Hey, everybody.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Antonio Brown.
Here we go, set. 18 Gator.
Check in. I got him.
Let's go.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
You don't want no problems with me.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Let's go.
On first down, Coleman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he gets this to the 35, good for a gain of 5.
Jackrabbit, let's go.
A look at the numbers for Coleman in last week's game. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary.
Deep dribble, deep dribble.
And it's caught by Parker. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be second down.
And we see another.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 14th.
On the ready.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down now, it's Coleman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Looking deep downfield. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He gets them a little over half of what they need, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
All day, every day.
Down. 30 base.
Mike 47. I got you.
Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown.
Let's go.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll set up to throw.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 more on that one, and another first down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
91 is the Mike 91.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 17. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now on first down, Drake again. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Antonio.
Go now. 50, plant.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
On first down, it's Coleman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Go, Rocket, come on.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Tight ends on Ringo.
Get it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Back to throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
Set, ready? 18, Gator.
Check, 47. Hey, here we go.
Ready?
They'll run on first down. Coleman.
Hustle.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot, that they occupied people.
And this is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. They'll look to throw. What a first. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. From 4 yards out.
We go. Ken Lobo.
Set a tone.
On first down, it's Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they are going to set up shop at...
Ready? 91.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The Pro Bowler, Chris Harris, is in on the tackle.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Alert!
Over the middle here to Brown. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. The catches for him just keep piling up in his career. He's now at 1,024, and that ties Isaac Bruce, the number that he had back in the day.
Yeah, part of the greatest show on turf. And remember, Isaac Bruce.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33.
Down. 10-2 stop.
Check 91. 91 is the mic.
On first down, it's Coleman. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're running it.
2nd and 5. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 11 yards there. First down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Man open left side is Brown. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Good job, young. Here we go. Set. 8, read.
3 buds, 3 buds.
Ready, ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. And quickly, they get to the line. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Brown.
Let's go, baby.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still significant.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I'm gonna hit you all day.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A give running right, Drake. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Set. 18, Gator.
No game on this defense. No game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, but it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
On the double.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Get it.
He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's complete. Henry. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final. Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line.
A battle for division supremacy. It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got 1 versus 2 in the AFC East, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, while much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff, no such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Base.
Check 55 to Mike. I'm on.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. The end result, 21 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Antonio.
Come on, set. 60 yards.
Check right.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The numbers for Coleman last week. 22 carries, 62 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but
Nice hit.
Ready. 8, read.
Check 55, Mike. Bring it.
Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
that's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
55, Mike, 55.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. He'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Ready.
149. Target.
On first down, it's Coleman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Jackrabbit, jackrabbit, let's go.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Good job, D. Good job. That's the way you fly the ball.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Dancing to his left. Throw left side to Reynolds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
55. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the
Big grip. Big grip.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Down. 90 Wolf.
So don't say nothing.
Snap.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brown.
On the ball.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Looking to throw. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. He'll look to throw.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Hunter Henry.
Come on, set. 30 base.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Get it.
Back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Big grip. Big grip.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by Jordan Willis.
Sacks all day, baby.
Break.
Take a seat. You can't stop me.
Hey, lock it.
Right there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Coleman. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Got it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Let's go. Let's go.
On the ball.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And the offense moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotian credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. They'll drop the throw, being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A 3-yard.
Nice hit, boys.
On the set.
Watch it slant. Watch it slant. Watch it slant.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
6 all day. Don't throw my side.
Set, ready? 70, Indy. Opposite.
Alert 3.
Snap.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, complete to Arcega-Whiteside.
Let's go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back to throw here. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. He'll look to throw. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about them.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is...
Ready? 18, Gator.
Check 55 to Mike. Coming.
Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The numbers for Antonio Brown in last week's ball game. Well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
55. Check 55.
They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. On second down, it's Coleman. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. They'll set up a throw. And it's caught by Parker. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Looking to throw, escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On the double.
50. Mike 50. Yo.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Steps away to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll...
Ready. 60 yards.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. 2nd and 6.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now they hand off to Coleman. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
70, Indy.
On play action, they'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. On 3rd down, Coleman. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return will stop right around the 25.
On the ready.
Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, huh? Get your swerve on!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
50, plant.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Parker, left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Josh Reynolds.
Here we go. 18, Gator.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Hustle.
Mike 55.
On 3rd down, Coleman. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Down. 60 outlaw.
Check.
Ready.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
55, Mike, guy, 55. Come on, boy. Come on.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This one complete to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets this.
Let's go. Set up. 90 Wolf.
55. It's our field. It's our field.
Let's go.
It's a run by Coleman to start the 3rd quarter. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Coleman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. On the move to his left. And that is incomplete.
Here we go. Set. 10 Tucson.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lynch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. They'll look to throw.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about that little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Back to throw.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
Running, it's Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Hey, let's go.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60
An
yards.
incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. From 17 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
Set. Ready. 15 line. 15 line.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Ready?
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. Now back to throw. And it's complete. Henry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll drop the throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
70, Indy.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Second and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from...
Let it, 18 Gator.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Ready?
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll set up a throw.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
Head up.
They're going to look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Hey, let's go.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Coleman now. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Brandon, we talk about
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And his crew will...
Set up. 10 Lobo.
55. Ricky.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Looking to throw. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like, they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 13 yards out as they're. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great.
The bell is tolling. It's the coach. You're watching Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll get a look at Le'Veon Bell, fresh off a 100-yard performance a week ago, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the...
Ready. 10-2 start.
Check.
Hit it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
On the ball, come on.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hurry.
It's a loss of 2, now third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
You better talk to your boy. Your boy is going to protect you.
Let's go now. 30 base.
Hey, it's coming up. Hey.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, completes Arcega-Whiteside. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
This is Coleman, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. He'll drop to throw, buying time to his left. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. On first down, Coleman. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On second down, it's Coleman. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Double time. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
On third down, Coleman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
I know you.
Fourth down now.
Set. 15 line. 15 line. They're not ready for this, man. Shoot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Henry. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Indy.
Let's go. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
On third down, Coleman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Right back to Coleman here on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On second down now, it's Coleman. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Now Drake. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. It's Coleman here, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Tevin Coleman.
Hit it.
51, Mike, 51. I got you, pop.
Back to throw here. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
Come on.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On second down, it's Coleman, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
18 Gator.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Back to throw now on first down. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Big plays.
60 outlaw.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go,
Hit it.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he works free. Space to maneuver at the 40. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
2nd and 11. He finds Lynch. It's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll look to throw.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target.
Here we go. Set. 90 Wolf. Big rip.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. And it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Here's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this across.
Go now. 10-2 stop.
I'm trying to collect.
2.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Ready up.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with in the first half.
Set, ready, 30 base.
Let's get it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman, he takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Dancing to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
Let's go.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively.
Set up. 8 15 Gator.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off.
Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Hey, let's go. Get set.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Let's go.
Cheetah!
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. On the draw play, Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A 12-yard touchdown run.
Here we go. Set. 10 Lobo.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Snap.
They'll set up a throw. Man open left side is Brown. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. 2nd and 6. Being chased out left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Ready? 10-2 start.
On 2nd down now. It's Coleman, and the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy.
Set. 30 base.
Mike 51.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Begin to turn you up.
Get it.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Right back to Drake. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's...
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Come on now, let's go. Hey, what's that?
On first down, Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for the Jets, the win gets them to 5-9 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Oakland to take on...
You ready?
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm
Get it.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
Go. Run.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yeah.
So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the third.
He wasn't ready. Here goes set. 60 outlaw. His team showed up. 5.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Hey, let's go. Get set.
On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Go now.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. Henry. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the counter, here's Coleman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. First foray into the red zone for Miami. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker.
Ready? 60 or.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Fire.
On first down, Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They'll run with Drake. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now a handoff for Drake. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now on 3rd down, that pass.
Down. 8, read.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll set up to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because The way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks and running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
And Brown's got it for a Miami touchdown. Antonio Brown.
On the set.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Ready?
On first down, Coleman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Jet to the
A
ball.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on.
There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
Hey, let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Ready.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. On play action, they'll throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
On the ball.
This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
So that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Get it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Let's go, D. That's what I'm talking about, D.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now...
And he will score! Touchdown, Miami! It's their quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3.
Go. 10-2 soft.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll drop the throw. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback on his way to a...
That's how you score.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Cheetah!
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Being chased out left. The throw to the left side caught by Coleman. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tevin.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 60 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Back to throw here. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Got you, boy.
They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Samson Abukum able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was point-counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ready?
53, check, 53, no chance.
Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Looking to throw. And there they went crossing route against his. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
On the ball.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance, and he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Break.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hit it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Lynch. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
53 to Mike. 53 to
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lynch. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
30 base.
Hey, I'm coming.
Big grip.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 4. His throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Hey, watch that.
Back to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sack, baby, sack.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
His pass caught at the 4.
That's it, baby.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Watch that in.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
53's mine. Go on. Come on, let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. His throw incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. Well, you folks at home. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
57, right 57. Watch QB draw. Watch QB draw.
They'll run on first down. Coleman, he'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
On the ball.
That good for 22 and a first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
Ready, set.
Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
A very solid gain of 27. They'll set up to throw.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
The tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82. And the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. He'll look to throw. And Brown's got it for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ready, ready.
Check his mic. In your face.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position is...
Set, ready. 60 outlaw.
95, Mike. Watch 95. Hey, watch the front.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Jet to the ball.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On the ball.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. He'll look to throw.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And almost intercept.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
You got nothing to run. You got nothing.
Shoot.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Come on.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Over the middle here to Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Rolling to his left. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Miami. Antonio Brown.
Ready up.
Mike, 57. It's going to be a long day. Let's get
5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll drop the throw.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the give, this is Drake. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Get to the ball.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They'll set up the throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. But it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. As they have taken the lead, they'll try and run it in with Coleman.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he...
Ready to break.
Check his Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Fights him off. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Hey, let's go.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Oh, yeah!
Come on, set. 8, read.
Get that ball.
goes down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him now 1,062 catches in his career. And I'm looking at the list here. That ties him with Andre Johnson.
And I wonder if he ever wrote Andre Johnson's name down and that number and said, that's where I'm trying to go. That's what I'm trying to get to. If so, congratulate yourself. You are there. That means you rank amongst the best that have ever done it.
So that one will be accepted. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
He may try and run for this. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now. On the move to his left. And the Miami Dolphins are into the end zone.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance. Straight line.
Ready. 18 Gator. You must be
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. He's going to look deep down the field and got his man complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's complete. Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards that time. Back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And despite the cold, despite the snow,